stop. Your brain was not designed for this. Not for endless scrolling, not for 20 tabs open, not for notifications every 6 minutes, not for comparing your life to 1,000 strangers before breakfast. And yet, this is how most people live now. They wake up, they reach for the phone, they flood their nervous system before their feet even touch the ground, and then they wonder why they feel distracted, tired, anxious, and weak. I'm Sergeant Ant, and this is your briefing. Something is happening to the human mind, quietly, globally, and most people have no idea it's happening. They think they have a motivation problem. They think they need more discipline. They think they need another productivity app, another planner, another morning routine. But the real problem is deeper than that. The internet did not just change your habits, it changed your brain. Let me show you how. For most of human history, attention was sacred. It was expensive. It was survival. If you lost focus in the wild, you paid for it. If you missed a sound in the dark, a movement in the grass, a shift in the weather, you suffered real consequences. So the human brain evolved to notice what was new, what was urgent, what might be a threat. Novelty mattered, movement mattered, social signals mattered. That wiring helped humans survive. But then the internet arrived, and for the first time in history, the human brain was placed inside an environment built to exploit every one of those ancient survival circuits. Infinite novelty, infinite social signals, infinite urgency, infinite stimulation. And the brain never had a chance. Every scroll gives you something new, a face, a headline, a threat, a joke, a desire, an outrage, a fantasy, a comparison. Your brain treats every one of these as a possible signal worth tracking. And every time you switch attention, there is a cost. Not always dramatic, not immediate, but real. Because the brain was built for deep focus in short bursts, not constant fragmentation. And fragmentation has consequences. This is why so many people feel mentally busy but strangely unproductive. They consume all day but build nothing. They feel stimulated but not strong, connected but not grounded, informed but not clear. Because stimulation is not the same thing as strength, and information is not the same thing as wisdom. Now here is where it gets dangerous. The internet doesn't just steal attention, it retrains reward. Every ping, every like, every short-form clip, every sudden emotional spike, it teaches the brain to expect dopamine without effort, reward without resistance, pleasure without pursuit. And when the brain gets trained that way, normal life starts to feel slow. Work feels boring, reading feels hard, silence feels uncomfortable, conversation feels demanding, training feels heavy, prayer feels impossible, stillness feels unbearable. Not because you are weak, because your baseline has changed, your reward system has been stretched, and once your reward system is overstimulated, ordinary life loses color. This is why so many men say the same things now. I can't focus like I used to. I know what to do, but I don't do it. I feel tired all the time. I'm always distracted. I don't feel hungry anymore. Not physically, spiritually, mentally, masculinely. And that matters because a distracted man is easier to control than a focused one. A fragmented man is easier to sell to than a grounded one. A restless man is easier to manipulate than a calm one. When your attention belongs to everyone else, your life does too. Look at what the internet trains: short bursts, fast emotion, instant opinion, fast outrage, fast desire, fast escape. But masculine strength is built on the opposite: long attention, delayed reward, controlled emotion, stillness, focus, voluntary discomfort, depth. The modern digital environment trains traits that weaken men, then sells them solutions for the weakness it created. That is not an accident. Now let's go deeper. Your brain has limited cognitive energy. Every decision drains it. Every comparison drains it. Every open loop drains it. And the internet creates open loops constantly. Messages you haven't answered, videos you haven't finished, news you haven't verified, people doing better than you, people looking better than you, people living lives you think you should have. This creates low-grade mental tension all day, and low-grade tension becomes identity if you live in it long enough. That is why many people no longer feel like they are using the internet. It feels more like the internet is using them. Now pay attention to this. The problem is not technology itself. The problem is unconscious exposure. Tools are useful, but most people are not using tools. They are living inside an engineered environment designed to keep them emotionally reactive and cognitively fragmented for as long as possible. You were not built for an environment that hijacks your attention every few seconds. You were not built to compare yourself to millions of people every week. You were not built to carry the emotional weight of the entire world in your pocket. You were not built to see war, lust, success, failure, beauty, fear, comedy, luxury, and humiliation all before lunch. No nervous system can absorb that without consequence. So what happens? The brain adapts. It becomes more restless, more impulsive, more numb, less satisfied, less patient, less deep. And because it happens gradually, people assume this is just what being human feels like now. But it's not. It's what a dysregulated mind feels like. There is a difference, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. So what do? You fight for your attention aggressively. You stop treating focus like a personality trait and start treating it like territory. You create friction between yourself and the machine. You stop reaching for your phone first thing in the morning. You remove notifications that do not deserve access to your nervous system. You train your brain to stay with one thing. You read again. You sit in silence again. You work without stimulation. You lift without music sometimes. You walk without a podcast. You let your mind detox from novelty. That will feel uncomfortable at first. Good. That discomfort is evidence that your system was overstimulated. A healthy mind can tolerate silence. A strong man can sit still without panicking. A focused brain does not need constant feeding. And this is the part most people miss. When you reduce digital noise, you do not become less informed. You become more powerful. Your thoughts slow down. Your eyes sharpen. Your memory improves. Your speech becomes more deliberate. Your confidence returns. Not fake confidence, not loud confidence, quiet confidence. The kind built on internal control. The internet wants your time, but deeper than that, it wants your rhythm. And once it owns your rhythm, it shapes your identity. That is why this matters. This is not just about productivity, it is about who you become. If you let the internet train your brain, you will become reactive, impatient, dependent, and weak. If you retrain your attention, you become dangerous again. Calm, clear, focused, hard to manipulate, hard to distract, hard to control. And that is exactly why so few people choose this path, because attention is no longer just personal, it is political, economic, spiritual. The battle for your life is now a battle for your focus. So here is your first order. Tomorrow morning, do not touch your phone for the first 30 minutes, not once. Sit with your own mind. Feel the resistance. Observe how badly your system wants stimulation. That reaction will tell you everything. Your brain was not designed for the internet, but it can be reclaimed. This is Sergeant Ant. Briefing complete.